how's it going, guys? My name is Zach with the Movie Castle, and today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new issue number 1 of a horror comic, and this one's entitled The Butcher's Boy. If you guys know me, you know I love comics and I love horror movies, so I'm always on the lookout whenever I see a new book that looks like it might be scary. I always flip through the pages in the store, and this one I saw and I thought, okay, this probably has some potential. And overall, I did enjoy reading this one, and I hope the series goes as cool as it looks like it's going to. In this one, we get a group of kids going on vacation to this old, creepy ghost town. It's a great setting, but why they're going there is because this town has a legend about this undead butcher character. It's a really cool story when they do get to explain it later on, but of course, there's no way even if he was real, he could still be around, right? Well, this is a horror comic. Strange things are happening, but it's not just a slasher. There's some sort of weird, gooey 80s horror in here as well, and overall, it looks really fun. They do a thing where even though this is issue 1, we can't go full out crazy horror yet, they do a bit of a flash forward at the beginning of this book, showing us some of the characters and strange places they might find themselves in later. And let's just say, boy is it big and crazy and over the top, and I absolutely can't wait until we get there with these characters. I'm a big fan of classic over-the-top horror like Night of the Demons and Reanimator, and some of these scenes in the beginning of the book reminded me of scenes from those movies, and I'm really hoping this book lives up to the potential of that, because a comic in that vein would be absolutely fun. So this is a case of fingers crossed, because I think as this series plays out, it might be really cool. You get a good feel of the characters, this group of friends, and little dramas that go on within the group. Also, they do, a kind of lampoon of social media. One of the girls is an influencer, and one of the other girls thinks she's absolutely stupid. So to put it in, but then kind of just make fun of it, I thought that added a fair bit of humor. There is lively dialogue and humor in here, and it does have a sense of life. But anyway, if you guys want to see a little bit more of this book, let's switch to the close-up camera. I'll show you guys some of the story, some of the art, and do a bit of analysis, but I'll try to be avoiding major spoilers. So without further ado, let's switch to the close-up camera. Alright, here we are inside the castle, taking a closer look at The Butcher's Boy number 1. Right off the bat, I really do love this character portrait cover with the sharp gnashing teeth kind of interjected into it. Now, I wonder how many issues this is going on for. If it's going on for 6 issues, there are 6 characters in here, so it would be cool if we got matching portrait covers for each one. Anyway, issue 1, Dark Horse Comics, $4.99, and flip it to the back, we get to see that motif continued, and we get 00111. But yeah, pretty cool design there. Anyway, crack it open, and we get the story is written by Landry Q Walker and Pannel Vaughn, but the script is just credited to Landry Q Walker, and the art is by Justin Greenwood. And above that, we do get a translation from something that's going to be said later in the comic. Actually, right off the bat on page 1, I really do love this opening motif because we're doing a lot of setup in this issue, so give us a little flash forward and show us what some of the horror is going to be. I just hope that there are some twists and turns that aren't spoiled in here. But we get to see they're talking on Tuesday about this trip for the coming weekend, and I mean, how bad could the trip be? Well, it turns out this guy is going to get a cut in his arm, and that cut will grow teeth and start talking. Again, that translation from earlier. I won't show you all of these, but I have to show you a couple more. For example, this guy is going to be attacking these big blobs of meat, and one of them is going to have giant eyeballs in it. And then one that I really love that I think absolutely sold me on this comic, This girl here not got a great future ahead of her. I didn't mean to do that. But this is such a great classic 80s horror image. Just so insane. Carrying your severed head and it talking in this cursed language. That's cool. I love that. That is great. Once I got to this page, I was like, I have to check out the rest of this book. But we get little flash forwards on all our characters, except for this one, who I'm guessing is going to be our final girl, and we don't know what fate has in store for her, so a little bit of a mystery. But we find out that they're going to this ghost town primarily under the influence of this one girl who thinks it's going to be getting like lots of views and likes on the internet. The legend of this town has kind of become a hip and trendy thing, but I do like she starts talking about selfies and we get our main girl going, who the hell even talks like that? So I do like, if you're going to be introducing like modern social media elements, just to say, boy, this is stupid. I really like that. Probably getting around a mandate from the producers or something. But anyway, we do also get some of the drama in here. It's actually a really interesting situation between these two characters. You see, they had been together previously when she ghosted him, just kind of disappeared, and then she asked to use his car, and he thinks, okay, I'm back on with her, right? She's interested in me, but it turns out she's seeing someone else at this point, so he's upset because he's being used, and she's upset because you can't expect me to have to go out with you. So yeah, they're both kind of in the wrong here. That's going to drive a lot of the drama, and we do also get a fun sequence where as they're walking through town, we get to see a ton of these shadow figures pop up. They go down. Apparently this town does have one business remaining, this diner, and inside the diner they're going to eat some meat, which I don't know if we should trust in a town with a legend about a butcher, but they're also going to tell the legend, and I won't say everything that happens in the legend, I'll let you read that for yourself, but I will say I like how they're, going to this town to get the likes and clicks, but at the same time, they only kind of half remember the legend, and when they can't look it up on their phones because of the lack of service, they kind of go, I think it went something like this. There was a movie about it. I never bothered to watch it. So yeah, I do like, you get some of those young and trendy characters in here, but you also get a good amount of satire on them. The group has interesting dynamics and drama, but plus that opening promise of where this book is going to go, I mean, that severed head really did sell me, and I can't wait till we get there in the actual story. Looks cool. Again, a lot of setup. We haven't really dived fully into the action yet, but if this book goes half where I think it might go, it might be Night of the Demons styled fun, and I can't possibly turn that down. So I'd recommend checking it out. I think this series definitely has potential, and I can't wait to see more. Anyway, to everyone who's watched so far, thank you for watching. To everyone who's liked and subscribed, thank you. You really are helping the channel out. I'll leave a relevant playlist on the bottom. This should be my issue number 1's playlist, where you can see me talk about first issues of lots of other books. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Relevant playlist on the bottom. Have a good day now.